Here we have the kneeling elevator stretch. Gently pull the head down at an angle, creating a stretch in the posterior side or the back of the neck. Here we have a quadruped wrist mobility exercise. Starting with the hands underneath the shoulders, you're going to keep the arms straight and you're going to rock forward, creating a stretch in the forearm. If you would like to increase the stretch, just move the hands closer to yourself. Here we have a dorsiflexion wrist mobility exercise. In a kneeling position, you're going to place your knuckles onto the floor or mat. With the arms straight, you can drive the top of your hand towards the mat. For this stretch, to increase the intensity or the stretch, just bring the hands closer to yourself and push the arms away. Here we have child pose into a prone press up. Starting in the quadruped position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to sit back onto the heels, driving the forehead to the mat, opening up the lats and shoulder at the same time the low back. As you drive forward into prone press up or cobra, squeeze the glutes, safeguard the spine, and look to the sky. Here we have down dogs to a deep lunge with a twist. Starting in a top push-up position, you're going to drive the hips back by pressing the palms in the ground, diving the forehead to the mat, tailbone to the sky, relaxing the ankles, finding a stretch in the hamstrings and the lats. Then you're going to drive one leg towards the outside of the hand. Keeping the hips low, chest lifted, reach that same arm towards the sky and repeat on the other side. Here we have the crawling lateral lunge. Starting in a top push-up position where your feet wide, you're going to start crawling the hips towards one side or walking the hands back. As you do so, you're going to start bending the knee, planting the heel, sitting the hips as low as you can, allowing the opposite shoe to point to the sky, searching for a stretch in the inner thigh. Keep the spine as tall as you can. and the chest lifted. Here we had deep overhead squat walkouts. Starting in top push-up position, you're going to crawl the hands back, bend the knees, and sitting on the heel, reach the hands overhead and walk and crawl back out towards push-up position. Play with the width of your feet. If you feel restricted in inner thighs, bring your shoes in closer. If you don't feel much of a stretch in the hips, you can widen the shoes. Here we have the ankle mobility exercise. Finding a distance between the wall and your shoe, we're going to drive the knee towards the wall while keeping the heel of the shoe on the ground. Make small adjustments so you find that deep stretch with every rep.